Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Metro staff. Good morning, elected officials. Good morning, agency officials, Darren Kettle. Good morning to our law enforcement partners, Chief Moore. Good morning to our labor leaders. Good morning to community activists and leaders and my colleague from the board, my sister, Jackie DuPont Walker. Of course, Mayor and Director Hahn and everyone at Metro, our bus operators, our ambassadors. Thank you for coming this morning. This is a day of celebration. And do I look taller? Because the mantle of leadership is now just coming off my shoulders. But I want Mayor Bass to know that I am with her the whole way. If she needs anything, I can teach her that swagger move. Maybe not. Maybe not. But it has been a pleasure to serve as Metro Chair this past year. It's been one of the greatest years of my life. It's been a year of both challenges and triumphs. And I can honestly say that I would never trade this year for any other year. Now, people like to point out that I'm the longest serving member of the Metro Board. I've been on there 17 years. I'm the senior member, but I'm not the oldest. I'm not the oldest. I'll let you know who that is in some other interview. So being on the board that long gives you a certain institutional memory, and I'm glad that I could help bring that to the board. What a year it's been. We've opened major new transit lines, improved bus services, improved public safety, and broke ground on new transportation projects that will keep LA County moving in the years ahead. And I remember saying at the last State of the Agency, just last year, that this would be a decisive moment in the agency's history, and that our challenges to improve mobility in our county would take shrewd leadership, firm resolve, and political will to overcome. And before I get in too much trouble I do want to say I forgot to introduce my mom. She's a big supporter. And my brother, Armin, and his wife, Naira, and my son, Alexander, is in the background. Come on in, Alexander. We got a seat for you. And I think it has proven to be true that working together, that we have steadfastly continued to deliver the largest transit infrastructure capital program in the country while grappling with the lingering impacts of COVID-19, which, as you know, is the worst health pandemic in the last century. And that was on our transit system. We were not immune. At the start of my chairmanship, I stated that my priority was to continue and strengthen Metro's commitment to make safety our #1 priority. That includes safety for our riders, our employees, and the communities that we serve. Over the last year, Metro has taken many actions to fully implement our reimagined, multi-layered public safety plan. And I was a skeptic at first, and I'm happy to admit to that. I wasn't sure about the multi-layered approach, but through discussion with my board colleagues and the CEO and staff, I realized that this is the best way to ensure the safety. And this multi-layered plan utilizes the full complement of resources from law enforcement, ambassadors, transit security officers, homeless outreach, and mental health crisis teams, maintenance crews, infrastructure improvements, and others to improve safety, security, and cleanliness for our riders. We brought all of these resources to bear in the last year to keep riders safe in a balanced approach that applies the right resource for the right issue. One of the major initiatives we launched earlier this year, as you saw, was our ambassador program, the largest program of its kind in the country. Our green-shirted ambassadors, and you can see them right here, and if you go through Union Station or any of our lines, they primarily serve a customer service role. They are a team of well-trained, uniformed individuals who can assist our riders as they navigate the system. At the same time, ambassadors increase our eyes and ears on the system to report any incidents that they see. The increased presence alone helps deter criminal behavior and frees up law enforcement and security personnel to concentrate on policing the system. We now have more than 300 Metro ambassadors on the transit system to add more eyes and ears for our customers. And as of April, our ambassadors have conducted nearly 52,000 customer interactions. They have also reported nearly 1,200 cleanliness issues, 270 elevator and escalator issues, 250 graffiti incidents, and 170 safety issues. We have also seen great success with our drug-free campaign, which began in February of this year. By increasing enforcement on Metro, we've seen a decline of drug-related arrests and customer complaints on the system. So I'm very excited to report that the campaign has reduced drug-related complaints by more than 30%. In another layer of Metro's multi-layered public safety plan, Metro is investing heavily in social services on our system, outreach services. This investment comes from a commitment to help address homelessness on our system with both compassion and dignity. We are greatly expanding our homeless and mental health trauma-informed crisis intervention teams, which connect individuals to needed services. We will be tripling our homeless outreach teams from 8 to 24 to better address this issue on our system. Moving forward, Metro will partner with the LA County Department of Health Services and organizations such as PATH, People Assisting the Homeless, next fiscal year to invest nearly $14 million in outreach to unhoused individuals. Metro will also allocate $10 million this fiscal year to a new Department of Mental Health partnership to provide training on identifying mental health concerns and proper responses and strategies to address critical crisis response needs and community mental health ambassadors. Safety is Metro's top priority, and the actions I've described today will clearly help us create a safer, more secure system for our customers. Now, in terms of major transit milestones, we opened 2 Metro Rail projects in the last year, which is very rare for Metro. Usually it's one every couple of years. Last October, Metro opened the K Line. This nearly 6-mile light rail line now serves the South Los Angeles communities of West Adams, Jefferson Park, Baldwin Hills, Leimert Park, Hyde Park, Inglewood, Westchester, and others. It is a critical new rail line, and it will also provide a connection to Los Angeles International Airport and the Sea Line when Metro completes construction of the LAX Metro Transit Center in 2024. That's right, you'll soon be able to take transit to LAX. The second milestone is the regional connector here in downtown Los Angeles. One of my key priorities as a board chair over the last year has been to focus on delivering more regionally connected projects. So that's why I'm so proud to have served as board chair when Metro delivered the regional connector project to the public just last month. We almost didn't make it in my tenure, but I put the heat on Stephanie Wiggins to get it done. I won't say anything else. The regional connector transforms the way Angelenos travel through downtown Los Angeles and connects more people with the broader Los Angeles County region to more places that they want to go. Thanks to the regional connector, you can take the newly designated A line to get from Azusa in the San Gabriel foothills to Long Beach and everywhere in between without changing trains. And you can get to places like downtown Pasadena, Chinatown, the Disney Center, LA Trade and Technical College, Willowbrook, Compton, and all the attractions in Long Beach. On the newly designated E line, you can get from East LA to the Santa Monica Pier and everywhere in between without changing trains. That means a one-seat ride to places like Mariachi Plaza, Little Tokyo, the Grand Central Market in downtown LA, Crypto.com Arena, LA Live, the Coliseum, and USC. These reconfigured rail lines will save Metro riders 20 minutes of time traveling through downtown LA. by eliminating the need to transfer trains at either the LA Union Station or the 7th Street Metro Station. We have also built 3 sparkling new underground light rail stations in the Little Tokyo Arts District, Historic Broadway, and Bunker Hill districts. I urge you all to take a look at those stations. They are absolutely incredible. And back in 2006, as a Metro board member, as the video said, and as I said before, I authored a motion requesting that Metro study how a regional connector could speed travel across the county by linking the rail lines. I was happy to author that motion, and some say that I became the father of the regional connector. I wouldn't say that, but that's what some people say. Some do. My mom says that. Thanks, Mom. This project is truly the missing link in Metro's rail system, and now that it's completed, it will help ridership continue to grow in the years ahead. It is my hope that the regional connector will help us not only return to the 1.2 million daily boarding pre-pandemic riders, but far exceed that level of ridership. Of course, Metro has also made key bus system improvements as well. Last month, we joined the LA DOT to celebrate the completion of over 4 miles of dedicated bus lanes, safety and mobility improvements along Venice Boulevard between Palms and Mar Vista. This project will enhance mobility and safety for the thousands of people in the community who use transit to get to and from school, work, businesses, and appointments along the corridor. It is an excellent example of the ongoing collaborative effort between Metro, the Mayor of Los Angeles, and the Los Angeles Department of Transportation to identify, design, fund, and implement transit-supportive infrastructure. All of us are working together to speed up transit service as part of Metro's next-gen bus plan. In addition to opening brand new transit lines, we also broke ground on new transportation projects. First among these is the East San Fernando Valley Light Rail Project. And you saw Senator Padilla in the video, a big supporter of that. In December, we celebrated the beginning of advanced utility work for the first 6.7-mile segment of this new light rail project. It will bring light rail to the communities of Van Nuys, Panorama City, Arleta, and Pacoima for the first time in decades, and it will travel along Van Nuys Boulevard, one of the valley's busiest corridors. In doing so, it will also connect with the Van Nuys Amtrak and Metrolink station, further expanding the interregional transit connections throughout our county, state, and country. Another 2.5-mile segment is also planned to further extend the rail line from Pacoima to the Sylmar San Fernando Metrolink station. Metro has promised better transit options for the San Fernando Valley, Stuart Waldman, and this project is a huge step forward in fulfilling that project. We not only broke ground on this rail project, but we also broke ground on the rail-to-rail active transportation corridor project in South Los Angeles last year. The mayor was not yet elected mayor, but I remember her joining us there as a member of Congress. Metro is now actively building a new 5.5-mile bicycle and pedestrian path that will transform a blighted, unused rail corridor in South LA and connect local bicyclists and walkers to current and future Metro rail lines. It is a significant investment in the South LA community and will inject new life and vibrancy into this historically disadvantaged area. It's expected to be completed in late 2024. As you can see, we have made tremendous progress in the last year to improve and grow the transit system in Los Angeles County. It has been a great honor to chair the Metro Board. The Metro Board is an all-star team of leaders. Don't have any doubt about that. They are all dedicated intensely, not just to the community, but specifically to transportation. And I'm happy to have led them to achieve the many milestones. And I'm filled with gratitude for all the hard work and teamwork from the board, Metro staff, our partner cities, agencies, contractors, engineers, union officials, and all the stakeholders who've been part of this journey. As I prepare to hand over the gavel to Mayor Bass a little bit later in the program, I do so with tremendous optimism and excitement for the improvements coming to our city, our county, and for Metro. Make no mistake, the board will be in excellent hands with Mayor Bass at the helm, not to mention her talented and committed team. Under her leadership, I look forward to another successful year of accomplishments and milestones that will benefit the people of Los Angeles and the entire Southern California region. With that, I would like to congratulate our new board chair, Mayor Karen Bass. Thank you, Mayor Bass, for your leadership, and I will support you 100% as you take on the role of chair. Thank you very much, everyone.